Hi, I'm Des. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping in today. Most of this video is actually going to be a vlog, basically, of what I've been doing for the past few months. The last video I uploaded was a video about the coronavirus, and it was back in March 2020, before everything that would happen happened. I'm living in August 2020 at the moment, and things are bleak. I am trying really hard to be optimistic, but I am honestly just... I have a bachelor's degree in theater. I do theater in my spare time. I do it as a job. I love theater, and sometimes theater hasn't loved me in the same way. Whether that be through representation of plays and musicals and the different messages that are shared from the stage about my people, Bloody Bloody Andrew Jackson. There's even a small portion in Music Man. And a lot of these things I actually don't know about because theater wasn't ever really accessible to me growing up, and it wasn't until I got to college that I was really able to understand and kind of be involved with theater. And it was an incredible experience, but also heartbreaking at times, because I would have to come face to face with this racism. And then there are moments where people that you've met along the way obviously go off and do different things, like direct or, design, aspects like that. And I always want to treat people around me with respect and with love and kindness. But I don't often think about how that might affect any change in any way. But I just received some news that someone I know is directing Music Man, and they took the just a really offensive sort of portion that dealt with Native Americans out. And I don't want to cry while I'm recording myself, but I don't know how to explain just how much this means to me. Like, I don't know why I'm crying. Like, it hits me in a way that I can't even express into words, because it's something that I don't think about as far as like, I don't think I make change, but maybe I help. The show I was referring to in the video would never open. The shows I had been working on were canceled shortly after the video was made. March 12, 2020, we were informed Ian's school would stop in-person classes. That evening, our show was set on pause indefinitely. The next day, we were off to the grocery store because Ian needed food for lunch, and soon we'd all be eating at home as the globe slowed down for the corona. All of Sam's shows were canceled. Soon all of my pre-planned plans were gone, and we were all at home waiting for whatever came next. Is this day 3? We thought we would be prepared for what would happen, but we were not. It is day 4. Day 4. It is fine. We're fine.
Nope.
It's day 5 for us.
No.
What?
Is this day 5? Day 5, March 18, Wednesday. I'm going to keep saying that to myself so I remember the date. Day 7. Today is March 20th, 2020. Or to pick up some things.
Me and my mom.
We are still not on lockdown as a state, but I think it's a matter of
Yeah.
time. It is time. It's day 8. I'm kind of sad. Like, I've been doing a lot of research and a lot of reading, and I'm kind of mourning, I feel like, and grieving a little bit for what I feel like is about to come. And I know that sounds like, oh my God. One, woe is me. Two, just sort of, it hasn't happened yet, so how can I even? But when you see the tidal wave coming and you know what's gonna hit, like, all of those small things that I wish I had gotten done, like getting my hair cut and getting my phone fixed, and there are a billion others. But while I'm sitting here watching my reading vlog, I'm just doodling and getting Ian's school ready for next week. And my baby made me eggs and bacon. That's one at least positive, as I'm eating more food at home than I've ever eaten in my life. I have time to eat. Not too much healthier, because I still got to eat cheap, but you're like, Diz, you can eat cheap and eat healthy. Yeah, to an extent. Look, I don't have to justify this. Thank you, honey. Today is still March 21st, 2020. I'm watching the White House live give their briefing on the coronavirus, and you know what's funny is how Mike Pence says if you don't have symptoms, don't get tested. He mentioned the fact that the person that has been tested positive for COVID-19 on his team, he has never come into contact with, yet he's going to get tested. I love how he tells American people, you know, don't get tested, you know, there's no reason if you have no symptoms, yada, 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 yada. And that's just for you poor people, because I'm still going to go get my test. That's essentially what I heard. It is Sunday. So I watched the World Hearing Committee, blah, 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 whatever, big words. I watched it March 11th, and ever since then, I feel like I've been in this process of grieving, because I'm like trying to tell everybody, like, hey, this is gonna happen. This is really big. This is really big. This is really big. And nobody listened, and now it's really big, and now I'm still watching people just come to the terms with it that I was last week, and it's just, it's a roller coaster of emotion in the ocean. Hi, it is March 23rd, 2020. The Michigan governor has put Michigan on lockdown as of 12:01. We are going for our second walk of the day. It's a little bit of a longer one. We decided to kind of go downtown. Our city is always beautiful, but generally it's not usually this empty. Quarantine that my ankles would be in even better shape than normally, but I think because we're taking 2 walks a day and I normally only take 1 walk a day, my ankles are sore, and so now I have a brace on each ankle. I will show you.
You can make it both.
Friday, March 27, 2020.
1, 2, 3.
We're gonna have a bird in here in a minute. Just seeing the drywall come away like an egg cracking. It's Corona time. We don't have time for this shit. This house is not $14.95 a month. What are we doing? The truth is sad.
Spam is disinfecting for us. Thank you. It is day 19 in quarantine. It is April 2nd, 2020, and I was actually in the process of making some face masks, and I have had some issues with my sewing machine in the past, and now I have the time to actually look at it. So I actually took it completely apart. I know that's not what you're supposed to do, but do I want to get up and out of bed? No. Daddy. Today's April 4, 2020. I should get out of bed. Hi, today is March 3rd, 2020. I've said it wrong in other videos I've made today. We're getting to the point where it's a little fuzzy and harder to keep track. But it's really nice out today, so that's kind of
see lots of people.
exciting. Yeah, so it's a little bit stressful to have to dodge people all the time, and it's a little exhausting. But alas, here we are. I think it's day 27. I miss my family. Like, I didn't realize how not seeing my family would be so hard. I am having a very hard time without them, even though they drive me crazy. I miss just having at least the option. It's like when you get invited to a party, you might not want to go, but you want to be invited. Like, you just want to know you're okay to be invited and stuff. So I'm just... I sewed up some masks for Bob, so we're gonna go drop them off. We're not gonna go inside, obviously, but we're going to go and just kind of leave them for them. But
How about Easter?
we are going to say hi as much as we can by waving, and we get to ride in a car. It's been a treat. It's a treat. You can tell it's day 31 of quarantine for me. It is April 13, 2020, and I have allowed Ian to go off schedule for a week because that was his spring break, and it has resulted me going off of everything. I haven't been journaling. I haven't been doing anything that was kind of keeping me consistent and sort of going, so I've kind of just and that's how I feel, and I've been feeling very, I don't want to say lazy because I don't feel like that's the word. Lumpy. I just want to be a lump in my bed with my cats. That's all. Interesting, because I'm actually making like a vlog of all these days that I've recorded, just little tidbits. And one, I'm really bad at keeping track of it. It's just a weird time though, but I was even still a little optimistic, and now I'm slowly falling apart. I don't even know how to describe it. I don't know how to describe my mood. I don't describe how I'm feeling. I'm watching my country basically just burn. I don't know anything anymore is how I feel. But I'm trying. I'm still trying my best, and I'm just trying to be kind, and I don't feel like a kind person or a good person or a better person. I am barely feeling person. That makes no sense. Today is April 15, 2020, and I spent most... What can I do? I don't know. So I don't have a lot of money, but I have a little money, so I'm gonna donate to a few things, but that's not enough for me. Day 32 of quarantine. My hair looks like how I feel. I cried for the first time today, and it wasn't because I feel like we're in the apocalypse and we're all gonna die. It's because the Land O'Lake lady is gone, and I'm excited, and that was the little bit of positivity I needed today to make it through this hellscape we call life right now. It's fine. I heard things in the walls, but now that we're home all the time, there are birds living in our wall. They live right over outside that window in this little spot right here. Yep, their mama is actually out there right now. I don't know if you can see her. Let's see. Oh. Over here we go. Oh. So while I am sewing, I have been watching some of my favorite booktubers, and that it would be Reads with Cindy. I love her, and Kat from Paperback Dreams. But recently it also includes Chanel, and I am so excited. And it's lunchtime! April. Oh my gosh, what is the date even? Oh, April 19th. We were just talking about this.
Someone.
We are still not wearing masks at the moment. We haven't come across a ton of people when we go on our walks. So we haven't felt the need. We haven't been in very high traffic areas, but Sam wears one anytime he goes to the grocery store, or like when he picked up my fabrics today. They are in the wash, and they are going to be made into masks.
I look like a ninja when I wear my mask. I look like a ninja.
There's a real cat face to help compare it. Got a tote. I got
Hello.
a tote.
Today is
May 1st.
May 1st.
I got a tote.
May 1.
This is exciting. Thank you.
Friday and tomorrow I got class. And here you go. Hello.
Hi.
Today is March 1,
May 1.
May 1, and today we're going to take a walk.
To mail these, I've been having fun making some homemade cards.
Who's that for?
My friends. Hello, today is May 9th, 2020. That was the cat. I obviously have gotten dressed in my daily. This is what I've been doing to get me through quarantine. Just kidding. I just actually took a photo, and I'm sad because I missed Tulip Time, and this would have been the week, so I've been pretending like it's not even happening, and putting on my costume today to go nowhere really shows that it didn't happen. Not a lot has been happening. I haven't really been recording much. I have been just in a state of complete, like, what's going on, and I have just shirked some of my responsibilities and some things that I did for fun, because I've mostly just been reading. I was not expecting this book to wreck me a little bit, but like, I'm so happy and filled with hope and sad at the same time because I want this. Oh, I was so happy. I loved it. May, June, and July have the least amount of footage. I was going through a lot personally. Our country was going through a lot, as well as our world. We still celebrated birthdays, and we cuddled with our cats. We enjoyed the moments that we could, but a lot was going on, and I was doing a lot of reading, and I was just happy to be experiencing the moments that I was able to experience. I even got to turn 27.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Dazzy. Happy birthday to you.
Here's the problem. Okay, don't blow on it too, because this has glitter.
Yeah, there's glitter on the candle.
Yay!
Yay!
Was I supposed to make a wish?
You did.
from Audre Lorde, Sister Outsider. This is part of The Master's Tools Will Never Dismantle the Master's House. It is learning how to stand alone, unpopular, and sometimes reviled, and how to make common cause with those others identified as outside the structure, in order to define and seek a world in which we can all flourish. It is learning how to take our differences and make them strengths, for the Master's tools will never dismantle the Master's house. They may allow us temporarily to beat him at his own game, but they will never enable us to bring about genuine change, and this fact is only threatening to those women who still define the Master's house as their only source of support.
Look at that, Mama.
So we are currently headed over to pick up some books that I ordered that have come in from a local bookstore. This is my first time going into a store since really coronavirus has happened. I have gone into work, but that was around people that I knew. So this is the first time kind of in a public space.
She quit her job because her boss didn't wear a mask.
So I'm gonna go to the store and pick up my books and see how this first time goes.
Hello.
You know, maybe this small little video is the beginning to hopefully getting back into doing the things that I love doing and the things that I enjoy doing. It's funny because I didn't think that I would like making videos, but I love making videos. Like, I love filming them and planning them and researching for them and editing them, and even just vlogs are really fun. So I hope I will come back to it soon. I don't know if what I'm saying is making sense, especially because I lost my train of thought, but I know that I took a break from my channel to sit with myself a little bit to kind of understand myself better. Add that with quarantine, and you have this culmination of me beginning to realize that I have a lot of trauma and things that I need to go to therapy for, but it's an issue because therapy is rooted in a lot of white ideals. And so, you know, I'm over here just packing for our trip, also slightly stressing about that because we're still in the middle of a pandemic and I'm worried, and I don't really like the idea of going on vacation because I feel selfish. But when I was planning packing for this trip, I didn't think that I'd have so much stuff. I was like, I'm just gonna need a few books, but I need a book for every like mood that I may be in, and so I have a whole bag for my books. Variety. Oh, saw my underwear. Gotta cut that. I was gonna put on like shorts or pants, but they're either packed or in the dirty laundry to get washed, so I tried to put on pants and I utterly hated it. I didn't like it. It was not comfortable. I don't know how I got to this point. I do, but I don't. It is around, let me check, 5:47 and we are leaving. There's our beautiful city. I'm a little anxious. I'm gonna miss my animals. I already miss them. I've said bye to them several times. But they'll be okay. But I'm excited. I've been wanting to go to this cabin for a few years now, and it's finally happening, so I'm excited. Like, honestly, like, the picture of the water was on my screensaver at work. So I'm excited. I know you can't see anybody, but there's sort of a peek at the car. Stopped at a rest area. I think that was my first cup of coffee, so we might have to stop again. Hopefully not. I'll try to hold it. Spazz grabbing Ian some breakfast. I did not touch a single thing in the rest area. It was really weird because like I had a little thing, so I was just like spinning everything with the little Clorox wipe. We are near this little city. It's Lake City. Lake City. This little racist ass city is what it's called. Am I a little worried about being murdered? Yes, but it'll be okay. I'm also filming the whole thing just in case. I called my mom.
Hello. Hello.
Sometimes being one of the only Navajos I know in Michigan can be hard. It is absolutely gorgeous here. I have already had several panic attacks, but today has been a better day. So yesterday we got in. I may have shouted and yelled at the people hosting me, which is my boyfriend's family. And yeah. Although I try not to work from anger, sometimes it's overwhelming. So today has been a better day, but what I did not realize was just how much I love the beach. I have missed it. I grew up in a city with a beach, and I took it for granted, and being in a city that does not have a beach now, I have missed it so much, and I have not left the beach since. So that's where I'm at, obviously. Gorgeous view. I love it. I love it here. I understand why it is named Paradise. It's 2020. We are still in Paradise. We slept in the tent last night. Here she is. Sam is still napping. I think he had a little bit of a hard night. It was really cold. We don't camp often. So yeah, it was cold. And so I'm reading Bury My Heart at Chuck E. Cheese's by Tiffany Midge right now, and it is, I'm only a paragraph in and I'm laughing. Coming to the water ended up being everything that I needed. Maybe it's because I'm Kwabena. I don't know, but I am so thankful for being able to go out there. This place being in Sam's childhood and now in his adult life is partially beautiful and partially shrouded in the history that I know is the reason they have it.
It says Save America.
Oh my gosh! Lord help us! I really am enjoying being home. It's nice to be back kind of in my element where I feel comfortable. I have so many like things kind of just going on in my head. I felt such a deep and profound pain that sometimes I feel crazy, especially just living in the world that we live in like that. I would feel like I'm spending most of my life to find a balance that I may have only known fresh out of the womb. I'm just waiting. I don't know what I'm waiting for. I need to make my outline for a video for my comeback. Like, I'm coming back to do YouTube videos regularly. I also need to find a job. I'm just in a funny place. Oh my god. I would really like to make a video blog of the time from when we went into lockdown to now. And I just love, Sammy made me breakfast and it's so sweet and it's delicious. But yeah, so I'm watching Sam's photos in a slideshow format right now on our Apple TV thing, and did not look like this when we lived, well, when Sam lived over here. Ooh, look how I'm brewing. I love the dragon's milk, which is what that dragon was of. Here I thought I had your face in like the view and it wasn't.
Now am I in it?
Yeah, look at how far you had to scrunch down. I'm watching my old video to prepare for my intro bag video and she doesn't even know what's ahead. Like she has no idea. Because I am presenting new videos on my channel once again. I am nervous, but at the same time, I feel like I have a little bit more confidence in myself. Luckily, I have the rest of my lifetime to grow, but I'm just in a better place. I feel like than the last video that I made about the coronavirus, and like I was just watching it, and I'm like, damn, I knew stuff, and I had no idea. Like I just discredited myself. And I just wish I had said it with more confidence, so we'll see. Today is Ian Yaj's first day of school, and it is August 25, 2020. It is actually going to be online. They say for the first few weeks, and then they're going to see if they can transition to in-person, but I don't think they will be able to. Oh, kitty, kitty. And so, we're just getting ready to take the annual first day photo and then start school. There's my coffee. Are you ready for school? Are you ready for school, Spazz?
Yes. Yes.
So we got Ian a new desk. There is the school computer. That's my old lamp. That's on his desk now. Looks cool. My old chair as well. I called my parents. They said good morning to Ian. It's about to start. This is so interesting. I'm like almost nervous too. My hands are sweaty. I don't know why. Spazz is the one behind all of this. He's been handling it all.
All of it.
I don't know what's going on. I'm nervous, so I just keep procrastinating and watching vlogs, trying to get myself like ready to film. This procrastination. That has been my quarantine thus far. I guess I'd still say I'm sort of in it. It's self-isolation. It's a weird time in America right now. I'm living in Michigan. It's still crazy. It's still weird. It's still awful, to be honest. I tried to keep this montage as upbeat as I could, given the circumstances that we are in the midst of a global pandemic. So I had the privilege of being able to stay home this entire time, and that has not been the case for everybody. I just cannot get them right, like, because I don't know how to feel so when I'm not feeling like that. Like, I was looking at some of my old videos, and she had a job, she had choices she was making that I didn't want to make anymore, so I'm not. And we really are. We're different people. And if you'd like to see just how that transition happened, feel free to watch in my vlog. For now, thank you so much for watching this video. Subscribe if you'd like. have a great day. I hope you have a good morning, noon, evening, day, or night, wherever it is you are doing whatever it is you're doing. Bye.
Come on, enjoy the night. You feel me? Come on and live your life.